All right. So in last two sessions, we were discussed about Linux commands and its uses with examples, right? In this session, we are going to create, one of the cloud virtual machine, like a computer for yourself in the cloud. Okay. See here, majority of people they are not aware about cloud, right? So in this session, we will focus on GCP cloud primarily, and we will get complete familiarity with what is GCP and what's GCP services, right? Uh, in this today's session, what we are going to plan is we will be creating one virtual machine in the cloud, GCP cloud. Okay. So first, before that, we need to understand. So before we need to understand what is GCP VM. Okay. So currently, where you are running your, where you are executing your Linux commands. So you are executing your commands in your local computer, right? Meaning your own laptop or desktop. So how you are doing? You are just open command prompt, something like this, and not this. Actually, you are using WSL, right? So WSL, and you are interacting. You are executing those commands here. So now we don't want to. This is local to you, right? So meaning the system is the one which you are executing. That is completely local to you, which means that I cannot use your system. Understood? So for doing this, now what I'm going to do is we will be creating a remote. We will be creating a remote mission. So here, when I say mission, right, your computer, okay, you should also get familiarity with this terminology. Okay, so I'll be creating one remote mission. So here, what is mission? Virtual mission, virtual computer. Here, VM stands for virtual machine, meaning virtual computer. So what is virtual computer? So that is the computer which is not present physically, meaning you cannot interact with them. It's physically like your current. Let me one second. So how you are doing? What is you need to understand what is a physical computer and virtual computer. Physical computer, your own laptop or desktops. Okay, physical machine. Even we can say like your mobile phone also physical device. Okay, and what is virtual? Now, when it comes to virtual computer, so virtual machine is like someone else mission, someone else mission uh, lives in remotely. Okay, so imagine if you are able to access my mission remotely, then that's a virtual mission. Okay, meaning remote mission. So the virtual machines are not physically present in front of you, but it presents something something somewhere else in the like world, for example. And why these people, right? Like a GCP, like Google. See, GCP stands for Google Compute Platform, like Google Cloud Platform, right? So what these people will do, they will create a virtual machines for you, meaning you can create one virtual machine and you can use it. So you can see you can I'll show you the locations also. Maybe I can quickly give a demonstration of how I'm going to create a virtual machine for me. And by sitting in one location, I can access that virtual machine from this location. Okay, so how we can do it? And I can share the credentials for everyone. uh, Maybe let's you people start logging with this. Maybe I can share. Post this session again. We will continue, and everybody else should be able to log in and do this do these steps. To connect to the Google Cloud, first of all, you have to log into GCP, and you can see the very first link, cloud.google.com. So this is the link that you are going to click on this. Here, now it will land it to this page. Okay, and if you want to interact with the Google Cloud services, you should access the Google Cloud console. You can click here, or you can there is a option here, click, you know, console. If you click open this, if you open this, it will open our dashboard, right? And in this, so this is the global search. You can search anything actually. You can search anything that you want, right? So what I'm going to search is I want to search what I want to create. I want to create a VMs, right? So before searching itself, Gemini, right? So Gemini is a Google own AI platform. It is giving some suggestions. So these are the popular searches. Yes, of course, we are also searching for this only, like a compute engine, right? So instead of that, what I'm going to do is I'm trying to type VM. The very first search result, right? Like VM instances. This is what I need. So I have to click on this. Meaning now we are going to create our own machine in the cloud in the GCP. Okay, and you can see a lot of options here, right? So whatever the highlighted one with the blue color, create instance, you have to click here. Okay, now that's what I'm referring, right? As mentioned, uh, remote, like a virtual machine is a remote. Now you need to select, hey, where do you want to create a virtual machine? So here, this is a region actually. So you need to give a mission. For example, let's say, let me type a mission name, like instance name or virtual mission name, uh, cakes and cakes and cakes and I think I can give underscore. Yeah, no, you cannot use special characters. That's fine. Cakes and mission, for example, or just name as cakes and all right. And here, as mentioned, you can choose like which location you want to create this mission. See, for example, since you are like living in India, uh, see accessing the mission also very important. So if you create somewhere in the US or Australia, some other location, right? What happens is um, there is a huge latency, meaning there is a long for connecting itself for executing, there is a delay in that transaction phase. So in order to avoid that, we need to understand. See, how do you want to create a mission? You need to understand. Uh, see, there are many options are available. See, you are able to see, right? A lot of options are available, and North America, right? South America, US Central, US East, US West, Europe, Middle East, Central, Middle East, West. So there are many things, Asia Pacific. So how do you choose this mission, right? This is also one of the important point that we need to consider. It's not that create any mission that blindly creating some mission. No, we should not do that. So we need to understand where is our customers, right? Let's say, imagine if you are implementing, for example, let's say one person they want to sell their product. Okay, so let's say for example, um, okay, one guy identified one perfume, for example. He want to sell that product inside India. Okay, and his focus is initially only India, and he don't want to go with anywhere else in the world. Okay, that time mission also should be created in India. Okay, meaning that should be available India region only, like in India only. And if we create a mission in US, right? So if someone want to purchase, let's say you are the person who want to purchase a product in the online, right? When you go to this website, that website is hosted in the US place, like US. Uh, Imagine that the computer is created in the US, and there is a huge delay. To avoid that delay, what we do is we create that machine here in India only. So that what happened? So that delay will be avoided. Okay, and since we are in India, and one more thing, like there are a couple of places where we can get a cheap, VMs actually. Let's say, for example, Taiwan, right? So Taiwan is one of the electronic manufacturing country where even the cost of the machine is cheap. So if you want to go with some, let's say, if you don't care about delay or anything else, right? You want at least, you want to get something in the, if you want to get something in the cheaper rate, then we can go with it. Taiwan, other locations. Since we are in Asia, so here I want to choose Asia region. Yeah, in the Asia also, Asia continent, right? In Asia there are many things: Taiwan, Hong Kong, Tokyo, Mumbai. Now we need to understand, like, see, before blindly creating this virtual machine, we need to understand which region serves me the cheapest mission. See, whenever you are working for a company, you need to save a lot of money actually, right? So that depends on the mission type, like mission location also, right? So before going here, let me search for I'll ask ChatGPT, like, what's the cheapest mission that I can create in create for Indian customers, for example. Cheapest GCP VM for Indian customers as low as possible. See, it has given me the information. See, the cheapest option is free tier, always free, like E2 micro, and the instance type is like a E2 micro, and I can choose 0.25 CPU and 1 GB RAM. So you are aware about this, right? Like a CPU and number of CPU. See, um, I don't want to teach this as well because your machine also having, let's say, your computer, right? You have a 4 GB RAM or 8 GB RAM, and when it comes to processor, if you look at your laptop, if you see the Intel processor, like you can see like i5, i7, multiple, right? So this is a processor core that we were choosing here. Okay, and disk network and other, like, you don't need to worry about all this actually, and we just only understand. Okay, see, you are seeing all the information, right? You don't want to read. For example, these days people become a lazy, um, we don't want to read all the stuff, so you can change the query to don't give me all crap text, give me exact info. Now it would give you direct information, because I hate to read all the stuff. It's like a book kind of information. So I literally don't want to read all them, right? And you should also get access to this, ChatGPT access. So this particular model, like ChatGPT 5, is a bit delay. It gives a delayed responses, and yeah. So this gives a lot of what we can say. The responses of ChatGPT 5 is pretty uh, pretty high and delayed actually. So we don't want to go with it. So always choose the legacy model with the ChatGPT 4o. So this gives instant responses. So here's the extra cheapest you can get. Not in India. E2 micro under Google always free tier, but only in US. Regions US West one not available in Mumbai. Okay, that's fine. So this is saying like completely zero. There is no cost at all. Free option not in India. E2 micro. What is that region? US West one, US Central one. These things, right? For example, since now we are learning, right? So we don't we want to reduce the cost as low as possible, right? What we can do, US West one. So go back here. See, here itself it's showing, right? See, US West one, low CO2, and you can choose any zone. You can choose anything. Okay, and what is the mission type? See here, other thing like a mission. The mission type is also very important. You can see like see, what I say. Now you have chosen which location you want to create a virtual computer. Okay. Now we have chosen US, like we have chosen America, and the location is like US West one, and zone like only one in only one zone we are okay. We don't want to create in multiple zones. We talk about that region and zones later, but now we need to understand we have created an US West one. And here you see lot of lot of available versions, right, like mission types. So the cheapest one you are seeing, right, like CPUs, memory, and platform. So what is this actually? So we need to understand. See, right, like CPU core. What is that? What's your processor actually? So we used to have a Intel processor, right, in our Windows machines. So like that, AMD processor also there, right? Like that, likewise, Google Xeon processor also there. There are many processor available. Now you can choose anything, but make sure when you are choosing this kind of mission types, be sure about don't blindly come, don't randomly select. It's very costlier. You can see, right? See, monthly estimation is what? $72.41. This is very costly mission because see number of CPUs like two to this is like a CPU cores, 2 to 288 cores actually. And what is this? This is RAM. What is the RAM size? The RAM size is very high. So this and all we don't use actually. Okay, so this will be used for large scale computing. Okay, so meaning to give a clear idea. So what you will be doing? So for example, if you are purchasing a laptop if you go to a shop, right, what they'll ask, hey, let me quickly give that information. Laptops, right? So you can see even when I search for this laptops in the internet, for example, let's say laptops for. Now, if you observe, um, laptops for video editing, laptops for students. Okay. Now laptops for graphic designers. Okay. Meaning what? If laptops for graphics designers, if you observe, if you open any of them, for example, let's say if you open this one, this costly laptop, right? What did you observe here? Intel, the processor is Intel processor, right? And these days, NPU, GPU, NPU, there are many things. Like you don't need to focus much on this, but what you need to understand is there are different, mission types. Like there are different types for each purpose. For student, we don't need all this, right? We need to have a basic mission configuration itself. Meaning, if you get a 15,000 laptop itself for students, it should be okay. And imagine some gaming laptops are there. Okay, let's say. gaming laptops. So it comes with lot of see gaming laptops and all. It's very costly, right? If you observe here, 92,000. This laptop, one laptop, like 4,95,000. These are a gaming laptops we used to say, because it comes with huge processing speed. Okay, see, Intel Core Ultra 9 processor. What is a core? 24 core processor. So normally our laptops, quad core, octa core. Until eight cores only our laptops in generally. Okay, that we are using today. But it is like a 24 core processor and 36 MB total cache. And if you look at other stuff like a 64 GB, looks like the these all are talk about RAM, 64 GB RAM, 32 GB RAM. These are pretty high. So that's why even when we are selecting this, uh, C4, that's why it is very costly. And if you select other one, C4A, if you choose itself, it will tell you the cost, meaning half of the cost, because number of CPUs are here is higher and here is 1 to 72. That's why almost 50% of the rate compared to the previous one. And like that, you can choose anything else that tell you like what's the price of that machine. Again, this one is C4D. Again, since the CPUs are more, 2 to 384 processor, 2 to 384, that's why the cost of this is pretty high. And now, if you ask me, Kumar, like, see, now there are many things, right? So for our practice, right, what we do is we use the cheapest one. So if we consider from here till here, the cheapest one is 0.25 to 32, 0.25 to 96 core, right? Meaning this is the one. If you select this, yes, this is the one that we need. And this is going to be, yeah, here it is showing like a 24 dollars actually per monthly. And now we will reduce here, even in this mission type itself, we will choose the lowest one. This is, it has chosen the medium one. We don't want to choose the medium one. Instead, we choose the lowest. We click here, medium cost this much. If I change this, right? See, E2 medium is $24 and E2 micro is $6.51. 12.3. So we don't want to go with the small or medium. We want to go with E2 micro. So standard. Okay. So this is how we create. This is how we choose the mission configuration. Okay. Now, once you are chosen this, once you are done with it, go ahead and create this. Now I'm going to create one virtual machine in which location? Location. Yeah, we have chosen, right? US West, correct? Yeah. Now one mission we are creating here. That mission, you don't need to do anything. Directly you can come here and directly access this. So it takes maybe, it's a quick actually. Now you are creating one virtual machine. Now it's quick. See, there are options. There are many options, right? Now see, the status is okay. The instance is running, meaning your machine is ready and it is ready for use, right? If you see, open this in another browser, you can see a lot of options here. There is something called SSH, meaning you can connect to. If you want to connect to this machine, you just click on SSH here. Okay, you have to click authorize. Yes. Now, if you observe, like what is the mission? KXN mission. Now from this terminal itself, I can interact with the what like a remote mission which is created in US region. It's clear now. So this is a home, like this is DevOps classes. This is username actually. Okay. Now if you do ls, nothing is there. Here, this is a Linux box actually. Okay. This is a Linux machine that I have created. Oh, if you want to know which type and all, I can quickly show you that as well. Mission images, right? Yeah. No. You have to go back here on the instances, click on the cakes, and yeah. Now here you are seeing the information, right? Basic information. After creating this, instance is running. What is the location? US West 1 A, and here boot disk source image, Debian. So Debian is a Linux, Linux image. Okay, Linux OS, Linux operating system. And here you can see all the configuration. We don't need to focus on anything else. It is just that we need to understand, okay, after creating this mission, since we are at the beginning of the sessions, right, we need to create a basic virtual mission in some location and access that location, access that mission. Okay, cool. So now last two sessions, whatever you have practiced, right? So you should have practiced in the Linux mission, but since initially we don't have a Linux box and it would make you complex, that's where I didn't provided this like a GCP credentials for your practice. Okay. Now let me create one directory. Let's say mkdir. I created one directory. Now if you do ls, you should be able to see that location and read into it. So we have used a lot of commands, right? Now we had an issue with the man command yesterday. We were unable to view the data. That's a man space cd. Oh, no manual for entry for cd. Okay, so man for ls. Did you see this? Here it is clearly giving what is ls list directory contents and synopsis ls, like this is a syntax actually, and this will give you the description. So list the information about the files, short entries alphabetically if none, or short is specified. So we don't we are not sorting it, right? Like we are directly listing out anything by default way. So these are the many other options. We don't care, we don't care about all the options that are available, but we use ls minus l, correct? So long listing. Let me. There is l. There is option called l also. Hold on, where it is? B is there, A is there, C, F. Yeah, this is the one, no? No. As L also. Yeah, here. Hyphen L means use a long listing format. Yeah. So there are many options. We don't want to stretch, or we don't use also. Okay, in the real time as well. We don't use all the options. We need to understand what is. Yeah. Okay. And yesterday we tried to execute one command which is not worked, right? So let's try that as well. Set command, right? Let's create one file. Let's say vi test.txt, correct? And let me get some content, or I can say Yeah. So we had issue with this remediator. And any other comment? No, we are only issue with this. Okay. Right. So for, before that, see any command, right? If you want to try, just do a set and help. Any command. If you do help, if it is available, if you are able to see this information, then that command is available. Okay. So for example, let's say I want to use some XYZ command. Let's say, um, yeah, blindly I'm giving some command. So if there is issue with XYZ, then it will tell you, oh, okay, hey, this is not a command. Okay, no, it's not found. Or if I want to use um, git command, for example, it says git is not found. Okay, these are the like other session we want to have is we need to install these things also. Some tools are not available or not. See, as soon as we imagine you bought a mission and you didn't install any applications, like even when you're using your phone, right? So if it is a new phone, only few applications will be available, default applications. But let's say WhatsApp, Facebook are not available, right? So what you have to do, you have to install manually. Understood? The same way, like this is a brand new mission that we created just now, right? And if you want to use any of the tools which is required for you, you have to install those applications in that mission, right? In Linux, uh, it's very important to understand how to install this also, right? So first we will try to understand the set command, how set command and its uses, or we can push it to last. Better we will push it to last, right? So next, because otherwise it will distract the session, actual session. Okay. Now we need to install the application, install the applications in the Linux Linux operating system, Linux OS. Okay, so we need to understand commands actually. Like there is a command sudo super user apt update sudo apt get upgrade. So first of all, we need to execute these two commands. So what this two will do is, so first command, it refreshes the packages, re- refreshes the packages in the machine. It is just like I'll show you. In Windows, right? Sometimes you must see Windows upgrade, right? Let's say in the right side at the bottom, you can see, hey, your Windows is not genuine. Please upgrade to the licensed one. How many people have seen? Like many of people, right? Even if you want to upgrade the Windows, what do you do? Uh, Update, right? Check for updates here, something like this. See your Windows update. So last check today at here. So exactly similar way we are doing. So what it does, it reads the existing applications what are available, and if something new version found, let's say you are using old version of WhatsApp, right? For example, and if you do this update, what happens is it checks with your existing operating system, existing WhatsApp application, and if it is newer is available, and even in your mobile phone, you sometimes used to see, hey, WhatsApp update is available. You want to install it now or tonight, for example, or later, right? So you can choose that options, right? Yeah. The same way, this is in Windows. You can directly come here and check for updates, right? This way. Once it is available, what there is option called install also. You can install updates also, right? In Linux, how we are going to do those things, right? You are going to execute these two commands. sudo apt get update and sudo apt get upgrade. So these two commands would help you to like refresh your applications which is available like this. Okay. Now let me go back here. Sudo apt get update. Okay, it didn't install, so it simply updates the refreshes the packages. You are seeing a lot of packages here, right? These are Linux packages. No need not to worry about this. And if you want to install those updates, sudo apt get upgrade. So this actually install the outdated packages. Okay. See, and if you see this, you are seeing right what it's saying. Hey, after this operation, 569 KB of additional disk space will be consumed because it is trying to install to need to be upgraded. Zero newly installed. Right. There are many things that you are seeing on the screen, and you need to press. Do you want to continue? Yes. So this is installing the outdated packages. So let it refresh the refresh and update these packages. And we also had so for example, if you want to install, let's say you want to install some other applications, right? In this, let's see how we can install. Let's wait for a few more minutes. Let it install this. Install this. Okay. So until it get installed, let's also try to understand how to install a package in Linux. Installs the outdated packages with the latest available one. Okay. Now, next question is how to install package in Linux. Okay. So this is exactly like, for example, let's say I want to install Facebook, for example, Facebook desktop application. Okay. How I'm going to do it? I'll go here. Want to close other tabs, unnecessary ones. Yeah. Let's say Facebook for Windows. I'll search like this, right? And I'll come here. I'll click on this, Facebook, and here there is option download. I'll click on the download, right? You can see there's a download option. Yeah. If we go back here, I'm going to install this Facebook. Let's say install. What I'm doing, I'm trying to install some application into my Windows machine, right? Windows computer. Now it is getting downloaded, right? It is starting downloaded and it will get installed. Okay. So same thing now if you want to do with Linux, it's kind of stuck. I'm not sure because it's a basic virtual machine, right? So and if you want to stop it, you can do a Control C. Somehow it lost the connection. Hey guys, were able to hear me?
Yes.
All right. So it got stuck here for some reason. We would need to this. Oh yeah, I just pressed Control Z. You can do a Control C and all, so no problem. Now, since yesterday we discussed one command, right? And now I am seeing full screen. If I do any command here, so maybe it's less visible for you. So I can issue the command clear. Okay, so clear command would help me to clean the screen, right? Yeah. Now let's also the same way which we just installed Facebook. Now it is trying to install. It got installed and ready for use now. Okay. Now I don't want to install this way. What I want to do is I want to install this Facebook in Linux box. Okay. See Facebook for Linux. And if you click here, you'll see a lot of commands here. Accept this, for example. They will give you all the commands here, guys. So what Debian, right? Debian voice we are using. And I need to install in a command way. Guys, did you see this here? Enable snaps on Debian and install Facebook web application. So snaps are applications packaged with all their dependencies to run on all popular Linux distributions for a single build. They update automatically and roll back gracefully. Snaps are discovered are available. Okay. See, if you want to install, you can use this way. Like they're asking us to um, Snapcraft. Or is there any other option that we can see? Hold on. Or we can use direct ChatGPT, you know, here. Install Facebook application in Linux. Give me the comments. See, it's showing Facebook does not offer a native desktop application for Linux. It's a web-only platform. However, you can just visit facebook.com. It's saying like, hey, there is no distribution available. That's what it uses the progressive web application. You must install it like a app wrapping with the native. No, not required. See, let's try to install some other, application. Okay, so install Nginx in the Linux. Yeah, got it. So before, like Nginx is one of the like server, so which is used for running the applications generally. So what we do is let's try to install this Nginx and see. And here, why I'll tell you why we use it. We have used this command already, right? Sudo apt update. sudo apt install. This one we haven't used. Let me go back here and give you that comments. Uh, so this is the first command for refreshing the packages, and this is for upgrading the actual list. So if you want to install, sudo apt install, and here you have to give the package name or application name. Okay. So for example, if I would like to install some Nginx server, sudo apt. So guys, this is the command to install anything in Linux. Okay. If you want to install anything, you should issue this command sudo apt install package name Nginx. Let's go back here, go back to our terminal, and let's try to go ahead and fire the command. So this command would help you to install any packages in your Linux box. So today goal is everyone have to create their own virtual machine, right? So there is one more session, like there is uh, one more call at 10 o'clock, right? I will drive you how to set up this. Could not get a lock. And guys, and see if it is see, it's something is progressing, so you have to wait. And any error that you are seeing, you can directly post it to ChatGPT. Use ChatGPT widely for your education purpose. So if you don't understand this, right, just copy paste this. It would help you to understand also. So sometimes, right, instead of sitting idle, just try to capture this and understand. Because another APT process is currently running and has logged the package manager. Oh, okay. Now you understood, right? Because previously we tried issued the command sudo apt get upgrade command, right? That is still running in the background, and it locked that particular uh, locked this particular pattern like a package or this current folder is locked because of that only. Now let me go back here. So it is waiting because the upgrade is happening still in the background. That's why I am unable to do it. Though we were not experts, so just that by looking at this itself, we understand. See, you are seeing this error because the another APT process, the process it is giving actually PID 13339 is currently running. Okay, yeah. Now you need to understand. Okay, so how should I know like what process is running? And now I want to, for example, I want to cancel this process. There is, I think, few more commands we missed. PS command. Okay, PS command, which would this command list all the running processes. Okay, and there is one more command, kill command, kills the running process. Now these two commands are also very useful. We use a lot actually. So let's try to now here this is the process, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel this. Yeah. Now in this mission, what is command to run to check the process? PS command, right? PS. If you do a PS, it would tell you what are the process are running. And mysteriously, I don't see that process side anymore, right? See here, 1339. That process is not there, not visible actually, right? Uh, Let's try to re-execute that same command. Still, it's saying like process 1339. Mysteriously, it's not showing here. In this list, it should display any process should display, and yeah. So guys, if you want to exit, you have to give a Control Z actually. Okay, Control not Control C, Control Z to stop the process. Now that is a command to kill it actually. Okay, so kill minus 9. 9 is a signal to kill forcefully actually. Okay, kill minus 9 and 1339. Oh, okay. So this operation is not permitted. Okay, this is since the now let's go back here and ask ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT, I'm trying to do this. It's not allowing. Okay, so meaning it is asking, it is saying me, hey, you are directly killing. So kill with the super user actually. Sudo. Sudo means super user. Now if I do a kill minus 9, 1339. Cool. Now the particular process with process ID 1339 got killed actually. Okay. Now if I go ahead and install the Nginx, it would help me to install. Now you are seeing, right? This is how we can install, guys. Now here, do you want to continue? So you can do continue, or you can press no also. And once again, maybe I can capture this for notes actually. Okay. Yeah. Now now I want to install this. Hold on. Clear. Right. Sudo apt install nginx, right? Yeah, Priti, you had a question?
So what is mean by kill nine? So what it represents? Nine represents.
Okay. Forcefully killing actually. So if you see man kill, so 9 is a signal actually. Okay, see here. Kill minus 9 kills all the process, kills all the process you can kill.
Okay.
Meaning forcefully killing the process actually. Just that.
Okay. Okay.
So when you are in this page, you have to press Q. Otherwise, see people, right? So they struggle here. They don't know what to do. And if you see here, it is giving the hint also. Press H or uh, press H for help or Q to quit. Okay. If you just press Q, it quit. Yeah. Now, so and one more command that you can use is like dash Y. So dash Y means like you are giving like any prompt that see if something is prompted for yes or no, right? You are defaultly giving yes. Hey, don't ask me while installing this a package. I mean giving yes for everything. If you don't give, it comes here and it will ask for yes or no, right? That's why for this, what we're going to do is dash y. So it won't prompt for this. Now, if you see one more one more process is running, and this is locked. So how we can do it? This is that kill minus 9. What is the process ID? 72032. Okay, and again same mistake because see I'm killing as a normal user. Okay, so if you want to kill something, you need to be admin. See, simple that super user means like admin user actually. Okay, if you want to run this command as admin, see normal users, right? In if you are working for a company, uh, if you want to install some application with your user information with your user, credentials, it will not allow. But if your admin comes and admin has all the privileges to install the applications, right? He can able to run the commands. He can able to install the applications, right? So similarly, so if you do a sudo means like admin user. Now you are executing this as admin user. Kill -9 space 72032. Okay, now it's gone. Now let me go back here and execute this command. So now this is not even prompting yes or no, correct? Previously it is asking for me yes or no. Now blindly it is going ahead and install this Nginx. It's progressing 50%. See, one of the other reason it may be slow because we have used a very lowest machine configuration. See, imagine back to your Windows XP and other computers, right? With low configuration, what happens when you click something? It takes a while to do that action. Is it? Yeah, that's why even this is also one of the reason. So better I'll just increase this from micro to at least medium. Medium for our work purposes. Anyway, this is going to be installed. I don't want to wait for this, but that's a command, right? Now I want to clear this off. Right. Next, one more command. Yesterday, like wget, right? Wget, were you able to? I think yeah, we have issued that command and we were able to download, right? Same thing. Wget. Wget is a command for downloading anything from internet. So wget, and then you have to give this full path of the downloadable file. This we have seen already, and anything we have missed this one, right? Like said man said. So said is available. Yeah. So Sed is a stream editor for stream editor for filtering and transforming the text. See, you don't need to go with this synopsis and all. Like you can directly jump onto the description. Sed is a stream editor. A stream editor is used to perform basic text transformation on the input stream. That's what it is. It is just that update the file information. Okay, and the real time actually. Okay? Yeah. Okay, let's try to create one file. Or test.text file and put some data here. Oh, it's already available. Okay. Now, uh, you would want to replace India with something, right? Let's say and also you already aware commands, right? So if you want to save it, escape shift colon that we already discussed, WQ colon. This would save it. And now the command set editor, and here for set, so you need to substitute bold text. So I want to replace small India with capital India, right? Where do you want to replace? I want to replace in the file called text. So here expression. Okay, once again, this would work actually ideally. Maybe I can directly use. Guys, these days we have ChatGPT. If something is not working, don't wait, don't ask anyone. Just ask ChatGPT. Even in these days, at the office location, right? Everyone is using ChatGPT, guys. We use extensively. The correct command is like said Oh, okay. This also, the last one also required delimiters around each part. Okay, I missed the last one. That's a common mistake that we do, right? So here, yeah, here. Now did you see this? So after this stream editor, what happened? So previously the text is different, right? Like all lowercase India. Now it replaced. And for giving a difference, maybe I can replace with something else also. Now, if I do this, let's say, who can tell me what will happen now? Will it replace India with Australia or no?
No.
No.
Yeah. Reason is because it is already the
Case.
file is updated with capital India, so capital India is not available. So you are doing this lowercase India. That's why. Oh, it is a case insensitive, right?
Yes.
Crazy. So we don't care about this. Yeah. So generally, I don't know whether by default it's a case insensitive. It's really bad. It's a really dangerous also. Sometimes if you want to change something and what are the matching cases, it is we want to make a case sensitive now. So we will read the document. Man said, first of all, hold on, clear this. Man said, now you want to make case insensitive, or instead of reading all the crap, make case sensitive. So there is no command. No? Oh, here we have to do like this. This guy, GIG. Okay, insensitive. Maybe see if you need more help, just ask. Explain this. It will tell you here each and everything it takes actually. See now I am just separating. See this is my command. Now help me explain all this actually. SCD is fine. S means substitute, and this is a pattern. I want to match with this and replace with India. And here ING, right? These two are case insensitive match. Now I want to make case sensitive. By default it's insensitive only, right? Okay. By default. By default it is case insensitive. I want I want to make case sensitive. Okay. Only match G means like global. There's a different actually. Um, it only matches the lowercase India, and it will not match India and match with India and etc. Just remove the I flag use. Okay, let's try that. No, that's this command, right? Hold on. So what they're asking me, they're asking us to replace. So first of all, let's view the text of the one second. Cat test.text, right? And now the text is India, right? Oh, India and see it didn't replace, right? Did you observe? Hold on. Cat test. India is there. And if I do this, I want to replace India with Australia. It's changing, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. By default, see, maybe we are wrong actually, right? It is matching. It is working as expected only. Since we are using same India and India, so somehow it didn't went through properly. Now, if I do India, now I want to replace this India with Australia. So since it's not matching, that's why. See, you still see this. And if you want to make an insensitive, put the I here, capital I or small I. Yeah, both works. Now, if I want to replace Australia, that's in New Zealand, for example. If I don't use, if I use, okay, since if I don't use it, and maybe if I use Australia, right? Oh, it's not really editing, is it? We have to issue this command cat test. This update is not happening, looks like. One second, let's change data, because see, once we do a stream editor, right, it would save ideally, and looks like it is not saving. Did you observe that, guys? So here we changed it, like we try to change content. Here I'm able to see the data, like I am in Australia, because it got updated. Again, cat test. It's showing India, right? Now clear this terminal. Cat test. We should display this. And now I would want to replace set substitute. I want to substitute, let's say, Bangalore with, let's say, Chennai. And I have to use the separator like this. And which file? Test. Is there any mistake in this Bangalore? Any typo in this? There's no typo, right? Ideally it should work. Okay, now let me do a cat. Yeah. Oh, see, guys, did you observe actually? So it is not originally saving the file, correct? See, in this particular case, what just happened? It updated Bangalore with Chennai, right? But after that, if I see, it is not saving it actually. It is not saving the text. So temporarily, it is displaying the text updated with the replacing or substituting command or substituting text, but not originally saving. Okay, so now go back here and say pause. This is not saving the file. It is temporary save. By default, set prints the modified output and the terminal. Okay, if you want to do it, so add to save the changes, we need to issue -I. Got it. So yeah. So guys, understood. Huh? So we have missed one command. We need to issue -I. No, this is one of the command that we don't use regularly actually. Okay, so occasionally we use this command. Yeah. Now I want to, once again, before this, let us do a cat test command. Yeah. Now there is a Bangalore is available. I want to replace this permanently with Chennai. That's where we had a hyphen I. Now it got replaced permanently. If you do go ahead and check it, you should be able to see Bangalore text is replaced with Chennai. Yeah. So yeah, we will have the reference here. Did we discuss here set command? Yeah, here. So hyphen I4 saving the file after the replacement of old text with new text. Okay. So if without I, without hyphen I, it won't save the file. Got it? Yeah. Since we have already we had examples here, maybe I can copy paste. Okay. Yeah. Yes, sed command we don't use ideally. Like only one place in like most of the cases, right? Only one place we update. We use this command for updating one of the uh, file, like in the deployments. In the deployment, like we will come to that later. But this is a very occasionally used command. But knowing this command is very important. That's why we had it in our session. Okay. Yes. So again, we will connect back because we would want to set up this, infra and other stuff, like creating the environment. There's a document already available with me, right? So maybe I think 11 o'clock would fine for everyone, right? So let's connect it to 11 o'clock. So until that, this session will be recording will be shared, and also document for this creating of. Hold on. There is a document will be shared for creation of this virtual machine. So before that, if you want to if you want to try also, you can try. All right. So once you have this virtual machine and if you start installing the packages, yeah, we can that's going to be a good start for us. All right. So that's all for now. Let's connect back at 11 o'clock, guys.